Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com. Monday evening, about 6 o'clock as we record this video update, and we've got some pesky drizzle and some light rain across central portions of the state this evening. More of a nuisance than anything else. However, heavier rain and thunderstorms will build in here during the overnight. We'll pause this around 1, 2 o'clock, and the HRRR is delivering stronger thunderstorms and locally heavy rain into the city around that time frame. And unfortunately, that will continue to be in place as we progress into the morning hours on Tuesday, including the rush. Could be quite a stormy rush hour through central Indiana, some locally heavy rain, and the Storm Prediction Center continues to highlight a lot of the Ohio Valley under a slight risk of severe weather on Tuesday. Primary concerns being straight line winds and large hail. However, the potential is there for an isolated tornado or two as well. So really all modes of severe weather in play on Tuesday. And after that morning convection gets out of here, we should see a brief break before the potential, as we move into the evening hours, returns for a couple of supercell thunderstorms to develop. We'll have to, obviously, it's always a nowcast when you start talking about these kind of storm systems in the fall. But if all the ingredients come together, we certainly know that the potential is there for severe weather later on tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, before a cold front sweeps through here Tuesday night and ushers in a much cooler regime as we move into the middle part of the week. Before we get to that point, though, rainfall totals off of the high-resolution forecast models continue to suggest anywhere from 1 to 1.5 inches across central portions of the state, perhaps a bit heavier rainfall across southern and eastern areas of the viewing area. I think the east central portion of the state stands the best chance of getting rainfall totals potentially in excess of 2 inches in some localized areas. But then, as mentioned, the big story as we move into the middle part of the week will be a much drier and much cooler air mass. Overnight lows, in fact, will dip into the 40s, we think, as we wrap up the work week, and afternoon highs will only top out in the upper 60s Wednesday and Thursday, with dry conditions continuing. As we move into the upcoming weekend, we'll bring in a chance of showers to close the weekend on Sunday. We should remain dry on Saturday. And I'll say, guys, we'll have a more in-depth post late tonight or Tuesday morning on NDWX.com concerning the longer range. But if you're paying attention to the operational model data, you're going to see just some wild swings back and forth from run to run. A lot of that has to do with the way the forecast models are handling the Western Pacific typhoon situation, and also simply just the change of seasons from summer to fall. There's a lot of volatility with the forecast models right now, and with that you'll see some significant swings in terms of the overall pattern in the medium range. So really anything after day 8 right now is a very low confidence forecast. We just have to watch things kind of play out before we get a really good handle as to how early October will transpire. Guys, make it a great Monday evening. Thank you as always for logging on to NDWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.